there everyone, this is Tzipkin. I'm back with another how to draw tutorial. This time we'll be drawing Tracer from the new video game Overwatch. So this one is actually going to be a chibi, mostly because I don't think I own the rights. I'm pretty sure I don't own the rights to the Overwatch franchise. So in order not to get sued, we're going to be doing somewhat of a fan art, and I'm going to show you the basics of how to do this. And you may be able to transfer this and make it a bit more real if you feel like. Okay, for this video you will need two different grades of pencil. I will be using an 8B and a 2B this time, and an eraser. So the reason I use these two different depths, I guess, of pencil is because of that way, with my lighter one, I can put down all the guidelines and everything, and with the darker one, I can make my finalizations, like in this one. See, these are all like guidelines and stuff, but we're not going to really be getting into this part, mostly because I couldn't find any photos online of Tracer, like the full body. I could only find really her head, which I think is a bit unusual, I don't know. But let's just get straight to it. Okay, so we're going to first start with the basic circle, like in our last video. And like I said before, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is also... Alright, so we're going to actually come a little bit less than midway, a little bit more to the left, to give our center line. And we're also going to put in our cheekbones and forehead. So let's go in. So this whole segment is basically going to be covered in hair, as you can see. And let's just get straight to it. Actually coming a little bit out of my circle. Just give, because I think I made my circle a little bit too small, but it's fine. Because after all, we have erasers for a reason. Okay, so for the eyes, we're just going to give a little bit of a crescent. I think that's a good way to say it. This will be where we're going to place our eyes. So, eyes can't really be seen too well, but we're just going to go in. These eyes are a little bit not so complicated, but I guess you can say kind of complicated. Doing it top and bottom first, and over here, since it's a little bit further away from us, we're going to make it a little bit smaller. I also add a little side angle to it. I think I made it a little bit too small. It's not that far away. Don't be afraid to use erasers because they help a lot. Alright. So for this, we're actually going to have a pretty large iris. Adding in the shine. Okay. So since this is a female character, we're actually going to... Uh-oh. That was bad. Sorry. Take two. Going to add a bit of a indication of eyelashes, and for this particular drawing I'm actually not going to do individual eyelashes. I'm just going to do kind of like, this is a big one. So for my female characters, I usually like adding a second shine. Sorry about that, my camera just stopped recording because I ran out of space, so I had to delete some stuff. I basically, for the irises and everything, I made them slightly larger than I normally would. And I'm going to go back in and shade when it actually comes to shading part. Yeah, so right now I'm just going to sketch in her goggles real quick, and I'm going to go back and tell you how I did it. Not really easy to describe how I did this, but so in the actual way, she has little segments over here and here that are completely straight as opposed to being a little bit more rounded, like by the bridge of the nose and the, I guess, brow of the eye. And most of this is just for me to see because it's actually going to be covered, as you see, by the hair. And it's just for reference. Okay, let's get started on the nose and mouth. So the nose, if you see this line over here, we come a little bit to the side. And it's just a little basic chibi nose. A little bit round, a little hook. For the mouth is a little bit more difficult, but you know, you can really just have her go like this, smile, or you could be like me and just add in lips or whatever. You can really do whatever you want for this part. Like I said in the previous video, just gonna add in the mouth and I'll shade it in later. Okay, so I'm gonna rough it. Oh, forgot the ear. Let's add in the ear real quick. If you watched my previous video, you know how to add in the ear. She also has these little earrings that come off over here. Okay, I'm gonna sketch in the basics of the hair, and I'm gonna go in and tell you how I did it. Basically, she is a little bit, like, not complicated hair, but I was having a bit of a problem with this one spike here. I don't know why. It's just giving me issues. Yeah, so basically the way her hair starts is it originates at this point and is parted over here, a little bit above her left eye, a little bit more to our right, her left of her left eye. And some hairs over here, the general cowlick kind of thing. It's a pretty wild hairstyle, yet a little bit contained. Can't really see here, but she does have a bit more, as some people like to call it, hero eyes, to give her a little bit thicker eyes than what you would normally see on some female characters. But again, this is a basic chibi drawing. It's not meant to be super duper accurate or anything. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go in now with my darker pencil, finish up the whole drawing. Yeah, these are just the basics. As you can see, this one's a bit lighter because, you know, went about a bit longer. I'm trying to make this video a little bit shorter than my other one because the other one I realized is quite long, even though it didn't do that much. So I was thinking, let's have her say something extremely British. I don't know if she actually says this in the game or not, but who cares? My drawing. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll hopefully be back with the video that was actually planned for this week, which is how to draw 4 different types of eyes. Leave any comments or suggestions down below, and I'll be back with another how to draw tutorial real soon. See you!